Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Welcome to Sara Akash. This is Vijay Lakshmi and he is my friend Pitambar.
But I am indeed honored to be a part of this incredible platform, Sara Akash.
Someone said to me the other day that examination is a part of life, not life itself.
Very true. Life is more or less business. It deals in hopes, aspirations, and relations.
It also deals in endeavors, enterprises, and explorations.
Fun, travel, adventure, and to be tuned to nature are all life itself.
So, examinations are just a part of all these and much more.
Examinations, in fact, occupy the center of the universe of life. Examinations are like the sun in the sky. They diffuses light to all. It is all pervading because it has an invisible deep connection with all things that you do or think of doing. You are being judged every time, everywhere.
In ancient Gurukul system, there was no examination.
Examinations were informal in nature, like we face tests in daily life. The teacher was the decisive factor. The disciples occupied different positions under various dispensations according to their merit. Besides, the number of children wasn't as big as it is today.
The formal examinations have grown to Himalayan proportions.
True, context is very important. Formal selection is a must. Understanding the ability is crucial.
So, in the process, examinations have acquired comparison, competition, and jealousy, which are detrimental to one's life.
To a large extent, it is true. But the fact remains failure frightens.
It is particularly true in case of school children. They have been overburdened with expectations. They should become good singers, artists,
Fearless debaters, great athletes, footballers, cricketers,
and finally, brilliant academicians.
to add to their discomfiture. They are controlled not by them but by adults such as their parents and teachers and relatives or well wishers.
The parents and teachers cannot be faulted because children need guidance.
Yeah, there lies the rub. Children are free but with invisible chains. The adults pull the strings but pretend not doing it.
If you say anything to the child, you will be accused of putting pressure. If you don't, the child will underperform and will not be able to realize his potential. Then what do you do?
You have to find a balance which is only on paper.
Mhm.
But to me, the ambience or the process should be given importance rather than focusing on academics. The process delivers the product. The process involves three simple but pertinent points, that is, to eat well, play well, and sleep well.
That's what children do.
No, they don't. Let's talk about what children eat.
They love junk food. The crowd at the fast food centers is that of children of all age groups.
The question is, do they take elaborate breakfast, proper lunch, and a light dinner?
More importantly, the nutritional value of the diet, which the parents should be worried about. The sickness of the children is mostly because of food habits.
Food habits have a significant bearing on life and lifestyle of a child. But exceptions are the spices of thrill, excitement and enjoyment.
Shall we talk about play? For children, play is life, friendship, and love.
Absolutely right. The play field is the breeding ground for dreams, beliefs, and achievements.
The schools have grown like mushrooms in the back lane, by the roadside, or on the rooftops.
How many schools have proper playgrounds? How many schools have proper qualified coaches and physical education teachers?
All kinds of play materials need to be available.
The children live through those things designed to excite and to get into a process of creativity.
Very true. Now, what about sleep?
How many children are lucky to have their own bedroom at home?
Again, how many children are lucky to have a hostel where a room is shared ideally by two only, or three or four, depending on the size and the facilities?
Sound sleep is like deep meditation. You rise fresh and with a clear mind to act. Children also need privacy. A conducive environment is needed for self study. All schools carry out the teaching, which is as good as the other schools. What makes the difference is the self study and the preparation.
The good thing is there is an awareness and things have already started looking up.
Yes, they are. But it must be accelerated. The children who get to eat well, play well, and sleep well will read well. Have no doubt about it. These three aspects of life will guarantee excellence not only in studies but also in all spheres of life like co curricular and extracurricular activities.
We have to pay attention to happiness of the children.
Yes, happiness increases capacity, instills discipline, devotion, and commitment will follow.
Obviously, eating well, playing well, and sleeping well ensure the children are happy, not irritated from sleeplessness, acidity, obesity, and deprivation of fun, friendship, and thrill.
Exactly. Just think of it. A baby cries because of hunger. When a baby gets up from sleep, he smiles. When the mother plays with him, he experiences tremendous joy.
Chanakya said, Lalayet Panchavarshani, Dasavarshani Tadayet, Prapte tu Shodashe Varshe, Putram Mitra Vadacharet.
True, it is similar with grown ups too. Coming back to examinations, pressures, and fear. The schools where character building and man making education is imparted, the children will neither come under pressure nor will they have any fear.
The parents, before admitting their child in any school, should ensure that the school has sufficient trained staff, a number of coaches for different games and sports, music, dance, and yoga teachers, instrumentalists, art and craft teachers, spacious classrooms, well equipped labs, libraries with good number of books, auditoriums, a big green playground, and of course, beautiful ambience, landscape, soft pathways, and flowers and plants kept neat and clean.
Good schools are there, but it should be the norm, not the exception.
And the third principle,
Fun, adventure, and travel.
the school and home should join together to ensure the children travel to exciting and exotic places to have fun and adventure. It must be made mandatory.
The subject will not be as hard if children get opportunity to have fun, go for adventures, and go to places. They should be the part of curriculum. The children should make projects on these three aspects every year. The school must get portfolios prepared by the children. A performance should be made with all the details and it must be uniformly implemented.
Exactly. Parents and schools will have to make special provisions for the activities.
Happiness is a direct and proportional outcome of travels and adventures. And the fourth principle?
Creative excellence.
Yes.
The home and the school should work together to create ambience for creative excellence. The child has an insatiable curiosity and an indomitable willpower to conquer. The school should provide the scope and opportunity to try out and choose their hobby which gives them happiness. He should create a corner of life that is exciting and attractive. For example, children should be allowed to open up old gadgets and assemble them. It will help them to understand sequence and importance of minute objects.
It is a great skill, but for all those to happen, the child needs counseling and guidance, a corridor of guidance and counseling. There must be 2 to 3 counselors in each school to channelize the energy and guide them to the right place at the right time.
Will all these things help children excel in academics?
Yes, of course they will. To read well, a child needs freedom from fear, relief from pressure, and a vision to enjoy his highway of life. When he sings his way through the rhythmical music, dances up his future with jubilation, meditates on his vision and mission with calmness and serenity, he becomes an unstoppable force.
Everyone around the child has a profound role to play. You need a universe to bring up a child, but remember to eat well, play well, and to sleep well in order to do well in life.
This is it for today. We'll meet again with another idea on Sara Akash.
Thank you to be with us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Namaste.
Namaste.